of put their stock a little bit too high and then ended up having a couple of rougher results, losing to teams such as roeJ and other teams you may not have heard of. And that was like, wow, maybe they aren't going to be consistently insane for the next 6 months in a row. And there will be a period of time where they become very studied and have to learn how to get back up and stuff like that. So this will be proving that basically it wasn't a fluke. That's kind of like their story this major, proving they're just really strong and they can put it together. And I think based on what we've seen, they have a sustainable system. They have really, really smart moves and strong players and an upper that people have talked a lot about in nikoDAZ. Jabbi, who I think a lot of people view as one of the top up-and-coming riflers of the region as well.
Oh, well, you said his name and he died. Jabbi gets caught by Zedco, neoFrag, and Zedco, both with 2 kills each. It's roeJ in the 1v4. Very strong start to the T-side pistol of Sinners. Now what can you offer us? You've got 59 health, you got a B bomb site, and you've got a bunch of opponents sprinting into A already. roeJ, of course, one of the most unexpected star players of 2021.
The GOAT.
I mean, ex-Blackjack player.
Yes.
Probably oldest of star players.
Wait a second. The bomb is by itself.
There's a guy on graffiti.
Oh, okay.
There it
okay,
is.
Never mind.
Well, what you doing, bud?
Okay.
No, sir. Covered by Zedco, who will get his 3rd kill in the pistol. Bomb plant and round the way of Sinners.
There it is. I cursed Jabbi. Right from the beginning. Great round from neoFrag. Armed with a P2.
Copenhagen Flames, kind of like a springboard team for a lot of Danish talents. And getting bigger and bigger. Now sponsored, you know, by El Giganten.
El Giganten? Isn't that Pimp sponsor?
Maybe. They got their hands on all them Danes.
I bought many peripherals from El Giganten.
nikoDAZ tries to give that scout cover to roeJ. Will find the head of forsyy. And then everybody's hiding behind the rock. The big old boulder will keep you safe until you push up and roeJ rocks your world. We'll see if that ends up happening. There is also this potential walk-up from neoFrag within bathrooms, but nikoDAZ, another scout kill. Oh!
Yo, he's popping off.
3 already this round. Just consumes this T. Oh! Yo! nikoDAZ with 4! They cannot get past him. And as he gets attacked from long, it's an ace! 5 scout headshots!
Didn't miss a bullet. nikoDAZ. Sharper than an X-Acto knife. What was that?
Oh, man.
Brown people and scouts, Connor.
Yeah. Is that the key?
Yes.
nikoDAZ does him dirty. Damn.
That was sick. You gotta love the patience on the last kill too, where you're just like, I need this ace, I need this ace. Nope. I know he's scared of me acing. I'm gonna take my time.
So sick. nikoDAZ, he is the sinner.
Yeah, that was something evil.
Now this T-side stuck on just Desert Eagles and a scout on forsyy. He's like, dude, why'd you have to set the bar so high? Wow. That one will be reverberating in the heads of Sinners for a round or two.
That was dirty, man. That was dirty. Is that best ace so far?
Kinda.
Kinda?
Do coach aces count?
Barry!
Barry!
Barry! Barry!
Nice slow one here from the Sinners, dude. They're so scared.
Yeah. This is like the kind of round that he scout aces on.
Yeah. They're so scared. And honestly, I don't blame them. AK saved by nikoDAZ, so that's a fun little freebie. Connector control still under wraps, but B-Stick is in there, and look how close they are to nikoDAZ. Oh, neoFrag! And then B-Stick with the deagle.
Wow, on 15 seconds, and they are making good time. They can get to the site. It's open. It's clean.
Oh, the force buy right back. Bombs on dice. An inevitable plant. Zyphon looking to find his way outwards. He just got tagged by the Scout, but only for 12 damage. So maybe it was one of the pistols. Zyphon 2 kills.
I think
Easy.
they know one fell back long as well. And I mean, he's on 1 HP. Jabbi's flanking the other, and he's heard outside bathrooms.
Oh!
Well, now this is known as well, I think.
Oh, they almost had that going, but Sinner's going to fumble the post plant.
Yeah, they dropped the bag.
Ouch.
What a retake.
Very clean. 3v5.
Man, they didn't have any extra utility right there. If they could have smoked jump up or bank.
Yeah, they would have.
Yeah.
They would have loved to.
Yeah. They didn't pick up any.
Fizzles out.
Man, they actually didn't come across any utility either.
Unfortunate.
Very curious.
On Luco.
Go next.
They shall. Copenhagen Flames 2-1 lead on this CT side. neoFrag still hanging on to the AK. A solo buy here for Sinners. So still looking to swing the bat at Copenhagen Flames' heads. So cool that roeJ has this like completely different story, right? Like there's a lot of new generation players that are trying to follow in the footsteps of the likes of roeJ, the FPL into, you know, big team type vibe. Then there's just roeJ.
Yeah, I
who
think
wakes up one day and decides, I'm gonna be one of the best pros.
You know, it is weird, like yeah, because it's kind of a survivor bias for the team, for the people who make it through, you know, FPL, because it's basically that's really good at finding out prodigies, but most pro players are not prodigies. And players like roeJ and others who have gone through that route, obviously, are the exceptions. That's why we talk about them so much. So it is really cool just to have a player believe in themselves, kind of despite how long they've been playing or when they started or whatever, and just play.
neoFrag's AK, just one kill so far in round 4. Zyphon could be the next victim, but remember, we've got 2 CTs on short side, so it's going to be a very difficult bomb plant, and it's not meant to be. 4 standing for the Copenhagen Flames. 3-1. That solo AK of neoFrag, not enough in this one. And as this game does continue to go, I do just want to highlight, of course, at the beginning of this month, April,
Okay.
Copenhagen Flames versus Sinners for the ESL Challenger League Season 40. Overpass was a part of that best of 3.
And
Copenhagen Flames won the best of 3 2-0 and won Overpass 16-11.
11.
So that is the precedent that we're coming into this BO1 with.
Yeah, and BO1, so, you know, 2 bans each to start things out. But it's like Sinners basically just, they left it. They left it in.
And obviously pretty recent, just a couple of weeks ago.
Yeah, true. And
Deep position here from Playground roeJ. Yeah, he sees the legs. Very easy wall bang.
Yeah, he's going to be hard to catch leaving as well.
Ooh,
Very smart. Yeah, that's actually so important to crouch there, specifically for this angle, for the opper in safety. They missed the molly as well on his fallback. That'll be frustrating because now he can stand in a really strong spot with a teammate here on the stairs.
And another one coming from long.
I wonder if they try to re-molly when they're closer, but
roeJ feeling adventurous here. neoFrag's going to back right up into... Oh, my...
Oh, he didn't see him technically.
The timings!
Oh, my goodness
That's
gracious.
Unreal!
You kind of want to give it to roeJ anyways because he went back to check that.
Right?
So
Still, that's crazy.
it is crazy.
I feel so bad for Sinners on that one. That could have at least been a kill in this round.
Well, they shouldn't have missed their molly.
Sure, mistakes should be punished.
Yeah. That was just like, would have been actually a whole different round, right? roeJ would have gone somewhere else.
Deep smoke falls into Monster as Zedko peels himself off of it, and this is looking like a save. So conceding a 4th round win to the CT side of the Copenhagen Flames. Sinners hoping to get the ball rolling with the op in the AK in the next.
Map already feels small enough when things go right. When things go wrong, better believe they're not going to give you any space at all. Aggressive mid-opening. And roeJ, the blackjack dealer turned Counter-Strike pro. Puts 2 to sleep. Saving the AKs forward, never a bad thing. It is an awkward round just because there's not quite enough money to have a comfortable buy, but you could go Galil's and get nades behind these AKs if you'd like. In fact, I think that would probably be a great idea. You could also have the front spawn go Mac 10 if you want to do something light towards B. But at the same time, Copenhagen Flames will have a good read on the money. Can prepare adequately for a force. Sorry, hiccuping.
Need me to punch you in the stomach?
I don't. No, I'm done.
Okay.
Just the thought of that alone stopped my hiccups.
Good. What do we got? A little bit of utility here. 2 smokes. Stream B right now. Sprout losing. I believe that's heat.
Barry's going to bounce back.
All right, Sinners, let's see it. Still just what was saved in the last one. A few deagles sprinkled in. Nikadaz going to be able to keep facing Fountain as roeJ locks in the connector kill first. I do rate Copenhagen Flames' Overpass pretty highly. So to me, with the veto, I was looking at Sinners like, ooh, this is a bit of a challenge. You know, but every game is.
It's kind of interesting. I guess the first cool thing they found out was they were just like really good on land together too.
Yeah.
All the Flames players like popped off with that being together.
And there was this
in a
like,
high stakes environment.
You know, for any of the Flames doubters, there was this caveat where like because in Stockholm not everybody had to play in
Some of their matches were in the room, yeah.
A lot of the matches were in the rooms and like their games more than many others. So that was sort of it, right?
True.
Like they kind of got to play.
Oh!
What?
Wow.
Hello?
That little jiggly. That was fast.
That was monstrous. We got weapons picked up still. neoFrag and forsyy looking to swing those guns. But of course, as Flames got into the Legend stage, that's when we started to see them in a studio environment, actually playing side by side like they are right now, and it still looked good.
Yeah.
You know? So.
1 round off.
Yeah.
1 round off.
Disproving the haters. roeJ locked in. As the bomb falls inside sight, jabbi with the headshot. And forsyy going to answer here with the op. Misses that one. Looked on him.
He looked good. That looked good. You can give him that, actually, I think.
Op shooting blanks as Copenhagen Flames shoot fire to the 5-1 lead.
And he even took his time with it, you know? It's like, good. It was right on him. Unlucky, really. Hot start.
Very, very strong stuff. Zyphon looking good, 5-1. Nikadaz, that scout round. Holy hell.
And then a 3v5 retake the next round. They haven't looked back.
We've had these, you know, kind of misfit moments from Sinners. 1 AK, AK op save. Now we've got a full-fledged gun round from them, and Zyphon's already disrespecting the aggression on Monster, extends his way onto the T side of the tunnel. And honestly, look at this advancement. There's a lot of CT map control right now. They got short water, outside Monster, and upper bathrooms with Nikadaz posting op. I mean, Sinners are going to have need really good utility.
And awareness.
Yeah.
This push is the least expectable one. They don't have. Oh, they're coming in really early, which is actually kind of nice for the T's, because then, of course, this is when you're most careful. But look who's walking up to short water. hookzy. He's going to find an awkward timing, though. He's just about to pop out. They come in to clear it. He peeks right after. hookzy goes down.
2 for 2.
But it's early info.
Molotov lands onto the feet of roeJ. He's going to have to give up his spot. He sends an incendiary back the other way, and forsyy already gets ahead of it. There's the peek, and again,
he didn't shoot.
Betrays him.
He didn't shoot, did he?
Got a left click. roeJ going to continue with the nades. Nikadaz gives good cover with his op, and neoFrag 1v3 denied as the Flames find 6.
Oh man, did he not shoot?
I thought I heard the op shot.
Oh yeah, I don't know if I did. It definitely looked like he had time to. So yeah, that's kind of, that was a cool setup though.
No
cool setup. They got some info, and then off that info, they had hookzy rotate in just to help that guy outside Monster. That was pretty hard to read.
Yep.
Could have been much worse for the Sinners.
Maybe that really forward smoke was kind of the reason they were on high alert. It was suspicious. suspicion at an all-time high. This is just going to be a quick clash trying to really strong-arm their way through. Jabbi gives good cover to Zyphon. He has to swap out to the USP, and somehow that is still enough to turn everything upside down against the Sinners. They are hitting a brick wall of a defense on this B site. We got a Tech 9 and a P250 with a single smoke and one set of Kevlar.
That's not fun.
Versus all of the Copenhagen Flames.
But what if?
The Fitty takes the boost.
You should throw that Tech 9 up.
Forsy's Fitty. Hooksy hears the drop. Confirms that they're still in here. Sees both. Tons of information, control, and advantage for the Copenhagen Flames. They're looking at that 7-1. Staring it in the eyes.
Of all the games, I wouldn't have expected this one to be the most stompy.
Yeah, so far, incredibly lopsided.
Yeah.
Maybe Copenhagen Flames will 3-0. Wouldn't be the first time they 3-0.
Did they 3-0 the, like, RMR?
No. They 3-0'd a stage of the major.
Yeah.
And everybody's sticker pick'ems were upside down.
Yes.
The community was frothing.
Yeah. Something like that. That's what they sound like.
My picks.
Yeah. Pick'ems are going to be great.
Nikodos laughed.
I'm pumped.
Here we go. Buy-in from the Sinners. I feel like eventually... What is this?
Oh my god, is this the... Oh, that's the molly. Oh my god, the molly to the back of Monster. So this one... Oh my god, they use this. So here, you have to smoke it to confirm they can take Monster control. Oh, and Zedco just spams him down! Oh my god.
I don't know what's so... It's just...
Okay, that molly is...
Trying to shoot a smoke out of the sky is just the funniest looking thing.
Yeah.
I don't get it.
Pimp was just showing me that molly and said it would be used at the major. And,
He was wrong. It's the RMR.
yeah. But basically, the molly on mid that you use for deep control on mid, if you don't smoke it, they know you're not there. If you smoke it, you use utility, and they know you could have crossed. But if you don't answer it, you know, you don't have that early option. So the deep one on B, the exact same story, but now you got both sides of the map at the beginning of the round.
That's crazy. God, that's, you know what? That's why I love Overpass.
And they paired it with a smoke so that they could take control.
Very
Yeah, they
sick.
got spam from Zedco, but it changes the map a lot.
Overpass has one of the coolest skyboxes in terms of layers. God, I love Counter-Strike. How long have we been playing on Overpass and nobody's pulled that out? Now suddenly it's going to be meta. Up here from Nikodos playing that pillar well. A little disjointedness from the two pieces of Sinners, but he does know one was on short. However, there's this wrap around from forsyy, and B-Stick comes up from Monster, gets his quick kill. Let's see if Jabbi can clutch the 1v2. He sees the op jump back beyond Monster. Feels like he was just spotted. Goes for the repeat, kills it. Oh, it's close. 16 health for B-Stick to make the difference and give Sinners a second.
Wow, they finally stopped it. They put the flame out a little bit. Lots of money left over here for the Copenhagen Flames, so they're okay. But a very nice round from the Sinners. And again, I don't know if they were caught off guard by that molly. I also don't know if any other team has used it so far. Apparently it's new, and I haven't even seen it before yet, so
Danish.
they'll probably, yeah, they'll probably have to think about that one. You know, when you shoot a smoke, it should stop it.
It should.
Yeah. Or it should explode in the sky.
Oh, roeJ steps into the fire.
Dude, he's such a star player, man.
Dude, and it's so sick. It's such a cool career path. Unprecedented. Just looking to go back towards party, but meanwhile, Sinners wasting no time in terms of moving beyond the bathrooms. Nikodos will have to be that line of defense. Oh, a little bit of a gap here for Neofrag. Nikodos is already scoped in, so he's going to silently walk alongside bathrooms. Hooksy within the A site. this could be a moment for Neofrag. He's got teammates not far off, but what if Nikodas kind of cuts them off halfway? Now Nikodas on high alert.
He has his stairs fallback as well.
Yep, he should get this.
Well, he's watching them go downstairs, though.
Yeah, and roeJ, he's going to draw them right into jabbi. If they try to come out here and just attack roeJ, then they're going to get blindsided. Oh, roeJ!
Oh, what a mistake.
He dies for free. Maybe Nikodas can still recover. Bombs inside of the B site no matter what. jabbi just kind of chilled for a second, and in doing so, gave Shock a chance to hit them hard. Down goes roeJ in sight, and that's the Sinners being given being given a chance.
That was a huge gift.
What was that?
He peeked off short when he just needed to tuck. And his teammate outside the door didn't take first contact there. He could have peeked after. I've been the 1-2. I don't know if Sinners realize how lucky they got right there, but they'll take it. Nikodas literally watched them go downstairs too. That's Counter-Strike for you.
Felt like that one kind of lacked a little killer instinct.
They goofed it.
roeJ aiming a little too long. Aim less, shoot more. Attack pause called from the Copenhagen
Was
Flames.
it roeJ outside the door on short? That was
Yeah.
it. Oh, so he just let him cross but didn't see the second guy? So he didn't want to shoot too early?
Yeah, like kind of looked like he looked at the first one who wasn't watching him because he went for the deep peek versus roeJ.
Yeah.
But then by the time he went to shoot, the guy in the back had then noticed him on the railing.
But they hit him with a late flash, I think.
Yeah.
Somehow. I
It
don't
was
even know
just
why they would flash that late when they're already out.
It was.
It was.
In French, we have an expression for this. It's c'est la vie. That's life.
Such is life.
Is what it is. Sinner's going to be happy with that one. Obviously, this could be that kickstart to their T side. roeJ thought he could just draw them into his teammate.
I think roeJ did the right thing.
Yeah?
His teammate did. Yeah.
Call him out, Launders.
I did.
Why do you hate roeJ? Oh, Nikodas just over the wall. It's a decent trade, but obviously they know there's more players here. Nikodas is taking a risk. Might as well take this while the smoke is up because there's no additional peek, and now they could just fall back entirely. But look what Nikodas does. He sticks around and goes one better. And because that door swings wide, he wants to go into the water, but now he's biting off more than he can chew. We'll call that one ambitious.
Yeah, but he already killed 3. Now the Opera shoots him with the bomb. So that's confirmed inside the stairs. The CTs just be running around now. Reorganizing.
CTs be sprinting. They're content to just go all in on this B site, but there's 50 seconds, and we see forsyy kind of clearing out playground and whatnot. They're not going to play hyper passive. They get aggressive in short and catch Zedko. Crosshair was kind of off the mark. Really didn't expect them to come peeking into him like that.
A little crouchy peeky.
A little hoo-hoo. And now forsyy, 30 seconds. Do you want to chance this? We've seen this affinity for saves.
Do it. He has so much utility, and obviously there's a very low chance just with this op, and but I just wanted. Oh, okay, there was a chance. But there's a guy on truck. Okay, it's worth it. I want it. It's good. I would have.
I like how ready you are to react.
I probably would have done the exact same. Miss, and then run into the site.
And I. Guys, I was so close. So close, guys. Nice kills from Nikodas. Took that entire round by storm. He said, it's mine. Can't believe he went down into connector.
Uh-oh.
What?
He didn't throw the mult. Oh, I guess his teammate was?
He comes out.
Sometimes they throw 2. So sometimes you throw the one that also goes towards balloons.
Mm-hmm.
But here they only throw the one. So
Op fight.
yeah. Well, you thought. Gonna fall off it.
Walkout monster.
Oh my god. He actually, yeah, he's onto something.
Yeah, Zedko sniffing this out. Zyphon's going to move back. May not anticipate somebody being this close. Flash. If Zedko had sprayed. Oh, but Zyphon jumps over. What you doing, bud?
What you doing, bud?
He jumps that.
It's like he didn't even realize it was smoked. And he didn't know the guy was up close. But he didn't know it was even smoked, maybe the back of tunnels or something.
Yeah, I think he's going to regret that one. Maybe jabbi can still pick up pieces. He's on 67 health. neoFrag walks in, clean headshot.
Yes, sir.
nikedaz left on his own down on B.
But they're actually going back towards A.
And Bomb's still up in T-spawn.
Yeah, I think neoFrag has to get it as well. nikedaz is on the wrong site.
But his teammates aren't.
They aren't. And look at these committed positions. This is how you do it.
Oh, roeJ's
Man,
barrel.
that
roeJ's
barrel is so long.
roeJ, take it off.
I mean, he could look into the wall. He really doesn't need to be completely poked out all the way like that. Okay, this smoke is insane because they have to go through it.
roeJ,
This smoke is unreal. The bomb is going through mid. He's in the right spot.
hide that thing. 15 seconds. They're going to have to charge right into him. He puts down utility. This is going to be roeJ's chance to just lock it all in, and instead Beastie gets the kill. Hooksy's burning to a crisp. 4 seconds. Oh, it's close, but I think he's got it. Yes, he's fine. nikedaz in a 1v3. Oh, dude, Sinner's playing a dangerous game.
Yeah, you know, I think...
You think?
I hate to say it, but the smoke, I think, helps roeJ get cleared. But how can you not smoke it if they're going to come long at that timing? And they did find a way to clear him by coming up mid first.
Yes.
So that full credit there.
Yep.
But I think he kind of felt like it was now understood that he could be there because everyone knew it was going to be an A finish. So he threw his molly like from up close behind the smoke anyways, maybe to try to separate these two engagements, like thinking one step ahead. So whole thing wasn't quite as OP as he'd want it to be, but if he won that first duel, oh man, I mean, probably would just farm from there.
Now we start to see the economic issues for the Flames sink in.
That was a tough puzzle to resolve.
Still have the op on nikedaz, despite not being able to save it last round. He'll get run boost across the monster. Nobody holding this. Nobody close up, that is.
Looks like they're just gonna maybe try long, treat it like an anti-eco.
Not a bad call, not one bit. roeJ, what you...
Wow.
He's nuts.
His
roeJ is actually crazy.
Will his bravery be rewarded? It will. Wow.
Oh my God.
That's cool, man. I mean, he got a little extra there.
Yep. And then immediately, of course, neoFrag trades him. Shock gets one in bathrooms. And maybe jabbi's just going to throw that MP9 up close. Hope to take somebody down with him. You wouldn't think that the multi-kill potential is too big here for jabbi.
But it is for nikedaz, right?
Mm-hmm. Further back with his op inside A site, where we know he does good work.
Oh, look
and
at the flanky flank.
All the while, we have to keep one set of eyes on Zyphon. Oh, forsyy just saw the gun barrel. He's on super high alert.
Yeah, but now if they slow down 30 seconds and Zyphon is coming. He's coming.
This is good. He sees the offer, sprays that one down first. neoFrag immediately turning his head. jabbi still inside smoke. 3 kills. Instantaneous for Copenhagen Flames, and jabbi locks it in.
How did they even do that, man? They had
Wow.
nikedaz on the B side, it felt like, by himself, and suddenly there's a rifler flanking.
So orchestrated.
Yeah.
Must have been the guy who run boost nikedaz.
Yeah.
Then nikedaz peeks from the left side of Monster, says, I see nothing,
They hold
sends
nothing.
the rifle, rotates A.
Yeah.
Perfect.
It's tough to beat that timing. They were holding for the flank, but
Oh, that's a kick in the back of the head.
that'll make you thunk.
Oh, and it puts them back into the pistol. Dude, that was, Sinners.
It's very smart, though.
They got 5 off that,
And then
6, 7, looking likely. Now it's Copenhagen Flames shooting for the double digits.
And then roeJ was like playing Jumanji in the stairs, jumping over top of the Molotovs. Rest in peace, Robin Williams, one of the greats.
One of the greats. Honestly, Jumanji, when I was a kid,
That was scary.
oh my God.
It was a horror movie.
Holy hell. I thought maybe one day I would grow a monkey tail.
Yeah, I had nightmares because I thought it could be real.
My favorite Robin Williams film is
Good Will Hunting.
Good Morning Vietnam.
Good Morning Vietnam.
Superb. But better than any movie, of course, is Counter-Strike.
Yeah.
jabbi,
Also, Also a horror movie sometimes.
Yeah. When you turn the corner and Hugo Zeus's you, that's a horror film. With gremlins. Nice taps from jabbi. Knows the magazine's getting dry, so
he's death matching.
makes the most of what he can. B-Stick will kill him. You don't get 4Ks for free. Oh, he picks up the empty AK.
It's sabotage.
Ouch.
I said it in French, right?
Yes, sabotage.
This is sabotage.
Sabotage.
It was empty.
Sabotage.
Did you finish Goodwill Hunting?
Yes, I did. Yeah, really good.
What do you rate it?
Ooh. At minimum, an 8 on 10. Yeah, really liked it.
That movie's I love that movie.
Yep.
And apples. I love apples.
All right, man. An 11th. You think Flames have it in them? This is now statistically, mathematically. I mean, okay, actually, I take that back.
Okay.
I was going to say the most lopsided game yet, but then I remembered that Ninja's 13-2'd versus the Bad News Eagles. And that was only the first half. It actually got way closer. I guess I have to wait for the end. But jabbi, 4 bullets, taps 2.
They're playing so good.
He left him an empty AK.
It's genius.
You know how rude that is? That's like finishing the milk and putting the carton back in the fridge.
Oh, I shouldn't do that anymore?
No.
Okay, here's the second molly.
Layers to this aggression, and it has been a very aggressive CT side from Copenhagen Flames. Lots of flexing going on in terms of peeking up towards Fountain, and Sinners have had to really fight for map control in the rounds that they even get close to bomb sites.
See how funnily, like, he can watch the door, but doesn't have to be super worried about it because the CTs can blow this door open, and then it's a T's responsibility to actually smoke it so they can walk up. And it allows him to make sure that doors are swung open, he gets cleared, and he can watch from far back and just fight into short tunnel.
Oh. Yeah, you better hide.
Yeah.
Remember last time they tried to hide it behind this rock? nikodaz gets that scout ace, all headshots.
That was bonkies.
Oh, we've got Zyphon sitting in the short water. jabbi looking to help him from short itself, but there's nothing down there barring B-Stick. Oh, and jabbi picks that one up for free. No damage goes back the other way, but Sinners will go the other way, all the way. Returning to the T-spawn.
They got to go fast, and they have, what do they have, 1 molly?
Yeah, man, this is, let's call it sketchy, to be polite. jabbi and Zyphon just going to have to hit some clean shots. Counter flash, peeks in. Nice spray. jabbi deagles out. Come on now. 1 more. It's an ace. 2 aces for the Copenhagen Flames on the very first half of this Overpass map. I still give my vote to nikodaz.
To nikodaz. But yeah, what a spray.
jabbi's got a contender.
What a spray. And the first kill was very cute, too. I mean, this little annoying angle. What a pest.
Look, but I mean, when you're coming in with no utility, they had, what, 1 Molotov for the hit?
They set him up for perfection.
Yeah. jabbi keeps it clinical.
Where did all their utility go?
I don't know, man.
Yeah.
I don't know.
I don't know. Sometimes it falls through the floor.
Where do things go when the round ends and all the guns disappear? Nobody knows, man.
Whoa.
Copenhagen Flames with a very successful CT side. They will be happy with that one.
jabbi, 21-7. Any yabbers?
Where my yabbis at?
Long push. Oi. It's not quick enough.
Ends the first half and starts off the second. jabbi with the opening kill, plus Neofrag gets gushed. He's in such a compromised spot inside connector. He has to be so worried about these players coming down on him. But look at this. A little CT push through Monster.
Yeah, but they actually, it's kind of weird because they can actually go stairs to B now that they hurt him, right? And
Dual Berettas.
Oh. That's actually
Neofrag
a great
runs.
push. Somehow Neofrag is still, what's going on? How did he dodge all those bullets?
roeJ.
roeJ's getting old.
Going cross-eyed as he tries to clear that one. Not ideal. We do have this push from B-Stick up along A. nikodaz is going to just be jumping around inside sight, trying to clear things out as he goes for this plant. The CT peek could come from long, and Zyphon, he's not watching. He goes for it. Now he knows. B-Stick with a clean headshot. He gets himself the planter as well, so it's going to be roeJ in the 1v3. He's got 2 players coming in from connector, plus that guy on bomb, and the bomb is not even planted for roeJ, so he felt doomed and is doomed. It is a Sinners CT pistol win.
Well done. How does Neo Frag do that? I mean, it's in the name Neo. He's in the Matrix.
Ah, and Frag, he gets kills.
Yes, he got 2. Plus he had dual Berettas. That's 2 guns, 2 kills minimum.
The clues were there. For the record, when I alluded to that previous map of Copenhagen Flames and Sinners on Overpass for the ESL Challenger League Season 40, it was Copenhagen Flames with a 9-6 T-side to start off that map. 9 rounds last time they went head-to-head.
So it was even better. But
Yeah.
was it the same sides?
No, that's it. It was 9 rounds to start. 9 T rounds for the Flames. Then they switched CT. So
Yikes.
they should have this.
Oh! Who can scout? Not just Nikadas.
No, what goes around comes around. He gets a taste of his own medicine. But of course, I look at the guns here for the Flames, and I'm thinking, that ain't half bad. Also, for the record, Jabbi's 22-8.
Yabby dabby doo.
I don't know how I didn't highlight that.
I did already.
Oh. I don't know why I didn't listen. I was sat here the whole time, right?
It's yeah. No, it's unfair. You're talking more, so I'm listening more. You know, so that's good.
He's going to try to pad those numbers. And Zyphon with one a lineup. Oh, that could have been something. But instead, it is roeJ down for the count. roeJ smoked off from grabbing bomb, and he only has his scout to work with, plus another smoke. 50 seconds to just hang on.
What do you think of these gloves?
The danger wraps?
Danger wraps.
A little too fluorescent.
I had one, and I had a good combo with these. That was borrowed to me. Honestly, these could be Zipples too, right?
You never know. Yeah, you genuinely never know.
I had like devices ones.
I remember where like all of Furia was just decked out by him.
Yeah.
Like, oh, okay.
He's a jeweler.
He is. A virtual arms dealer, actually.
Yeah.
No Deagle Juans for roeJ. He's going to be dropped here by Sinners. Sinners are going to be happy to start a CT side early on. Let's see it. Let's see it. It's Copenhagen Flames back to the economic dumps.
But you said that Copenhagen Flames were going to get 9 rounds minimum, which would put them at nearly 20. Stream B.
Ooh.
Wow. Okay, the heat is on.
Yes, it is.
Sprout have been lit on fire. I mean, if it is going to be a battle between Charmeleon and Bulbasaur, who's going to win? Everyone knows.
Not everybody knows, but most people do. forsyy. Easy does it. 2 frags as they tried to push around the long. The flash was there, but it's just Glocks, man. Yo. Jabbi. Yeah! Money in the bank. Zedco gives him an MP9 to die, but more importantly, gives him 1,500 smackas. AK from Shock, free weapon, free round. Sinners close the gap.
Classic. The patience and the knife kill. Then the money's big. It's huge. They could opt just for fun now on 2 guys.
It's always the unsuspecting ones that end up being the axe murderers.
Yeah.
Jabbi.
I'd do it.
I have no doubts.
In a video game.
For money. Let's see it. Op in for Nikadas. And a quick challenge. Look at the parkour nade. Oh, he gets caught. He gets caught entirely. forsyy can't get away through smoke. roeJ just hunts him like a dog.
What the hell? He just ran up middle. He just ran all the way up. You can't contain roeJ.
No. That's the cool thing about roeJ. He does have this, like, he's quite the anomaly, dude. He does some pretty crazy stuff.
He takes some of the most interesting risks where it doesn't seem like he's not always doing it, but then he does something and you're like, what the hell? Don't your joints hurt from being old? Why are you jumping over top of mollies?
So weird. Oh, yeah, you're not going to peek that again, Shock. But Shock's also not alone. They're going to go for the boost. Oh, Barrel's player a little bit busy here.
Yikes.
That flash does nothing. And jabbi, insta headshot. He's going to go sprinting into sight. We've got one player back on graffiti, another inside the water. The heaven peak now confirmed. And jabbi waits for the assistance of the utility before he goes around those corners. Here comes Beastic in from heaven. And Zedco holds on for dear life with 40 health, 1v2. A peek from the right side is his end. And Copenhagen flames to 12.
I love the target selection there from jabbi. He was just collecting info, and I think he killed the exact right guy on CT to allow his team to scale up the site. I think taking that heaven fight would have been worse. And yeah, just very good disengaging there. And man, Sinners were fighting back. They had some very strong rifle moments, but that first mistake was so big. Like you pointed out, they missed their monster flash and died at a headshot. Usually that guy, you know, you're trying to, at the very least, you get your kill for free or just stay alive, force him to molly you, really slow him down. But if you die like that, it's no surprise that you can just lose the round because of it. So very unfortunate. I'm not sure how he missed that flash, but he shouldn't have been aiming at the half wall or flashing into Monster. He should be flashing off of the pillar in the middle of the site. Basically, you can throw that flash on any part of the pillar and it will blind the front of Monster and be a pop flash at the same time. So, bit of a mistake there.
Costly.
Right here. It's like now peak. Perfect.
Really put his head right on a silver platter. jabbi happy to gobble him up. roeJ ended it. 5-round lead in the back pocket, but luckily for Sinners, there's still an economy here to work with. They come in with the buy. And forsyy going to feel the pressure of the smoke grenades that just fly over top. jabbi's going to wait out the fire. Neofrag almost, actually. Oh!
There it is.
Perfect!
Meal finished.
Ah, what a delicious kill, dude.
They worked on it.
The frag grenade into the wall bang. Couldn't have gone any better.
Yeah. Straight up war zone.
And you're not just killing some noob, dude. That's jabbi.
You're killing jabbi. He's 25 and 12.
Powerhouse for the Copenhagen Flames right now.
Best spray on earth.
Neofrag just outbrained him. Very impressive way to kick off the 5v4. And especially coming off of the back of what was just a round previous. You know, we criticized the utility usage. Well, luckily the playbook's deep. roeJ, slides into the headshot versus forsyy.
Got a slippery man, roeJ is so slippery. Never know where he's going to be.
Like an eel.
Yeah.
Nikadaw's looking to join them through Monster. It's going to be 3 players short side B. We've got still a guy in barrels. That's Shock. Wasn't able to give us anything last round. Zedco's going to set him up with the flash. Nikadaws dodges that. And it's so quiet from Copenhagen Flames, but you know the Sinners are on high alert. Opshot serves up a distraction. Shock and Zedco both empty-handed as this B site falls to the Copenhagen Flames, and they will establish a very easy 13th.
Man, intentional or not, that op shot was huge for the Bates. You know, they were literally walking up the path in that exact situation. But these B setups are not very nice looking, I will say. Like, he was using that smoke for himself to lurk, but there wasn't really a strong connection between him and his teammate in that spot. Like, the fact that the T's could walk up all the way onto default and walk up path at the same time, that's usually where it's just too far. They had nothing back in graffiti. And only one player in the pool who, again, couldn't really get help. So might have been, honestly, just that op shot that made the difference, though. Just drew his attention for 1 second.
Yep. When the stress levels are high, just enough to shake you.
Just respond to everything.
Sinners, I can't remember them taking any pauses yet. It's been a little while. Let's go, coach.
Let's go, coach.
Straighten him up.
I'm a coach.
Coach Lau.
Yep.
Oh, this is going to be a quick one, huh?
Oh, jabbi. Super fast.
Let's see it. Oh, poor Shock. This is going to be 3 rounds in a row that this poor guy just dies on barrels. He's being bullied.
The op.
That's something. He's keeping his eyes up. Fire at his feet, forces him backwards. Of course, Neofrag also has the A1S. It's the entirety of what's left of Sinners here in heaven, and another piece of utility lands right ahead of them. And it feels to me like that's got to be the call for the save.
It's tough. They're Yeah, they don't have any kits, do they?
No way in. They do actually. B-Stick.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. They've got the smoke as well to work with, but it's just
They want to keep this for the next round.
Yeah,
Oh, that's tough. Really perfect utility, like you said. I mean,
continuity in the heaven smoke just ends it.
No gap there. Molly on CT. No way to rotate in. Op was spotted, so at least they get a chance next round. But next round is 14-7. That's the struggle, right? That's the real struggle.
A world away, down at the B bomb site. Copenhagen Flames.
They keep coming for Shock.
3 rounds in a row.
They want his head.
He is just...
He's getting bullied. Wasn't even having a bad game until the CT side. And
not having a bad game, but he's having a bad time.
Bad time, not fun. We've been there. Sometimes you play headshot and get headshotted. It's supposed to be where you deliver headshots, but sometimes it's you.
Damn.
Yeah.
Run down by a Mac 10 as well.
Yeah. Well, he did have just a USP this round.
That's true.
So, El Giganten. It's a good temperature in there.
Is it?
I like it usually.
Oh, speaking of which, I should turn on the AC for Harry and Hugo.
Oh, you don't want them to burn?
Well, I've been turning it off and on to keep the balance.
Yin yang?
It's a power thing.
Oh, okay.
There. They'll be more comfortable now. Uncomfortable, of course, is Sinners. I just heard them cheer.
Cheered for the AC.
All right.
Man, it's like you said. I mean, it's looking bad for Sinners.
Yeah. I mean, again, they're the ones that actually took it here. They decided to give Overpass another go.
They left it in. I think next time they won't.
Not only did they leave it here, but they actually removed, they removed Dust 2 as the final ban. So we could have been on Dust 2 instead.
They could have been Dust 2ing it up with the boys.
They thought they wanted Overpass, and they are paying the piper. But of course, it's a gun round, so let's see if they've got a little more life left in them. Molotov on the money. Zedco down to 20, and Hooksy.
They got called out so bad. Oh, does that do any damage?
A little bit.
It looked close. It's the thought that counts. They're scared of it now.
They're going to boost one up. Oh, and that's enough to get Hooksy. Very well done here. Good answer from Sinners.
Yeah, that was clean.
If this smoke is up and you feel like someone's behind it, then at least just start going for the boosts. Get those eyes over top. Pry a player off. And we are right into the 4v4. forsyy looks away. Zyphon now starting to peel away from sandbags. And
man, he actually gets out.
Yeah, he escapes.
Very lucky there. Oh my God, B-Stick's in a weird spot. I mean, we just saw a lot of B action, so maybe they won't expect this. Rifler's floating around. Once he gets confirmation, they'll know where it is. Nikados, will he clear this properly? No, he gets instantly deleted by B-Stick, and B-Stick cannot be traded back, but there's still an attack going on the B site. Bomb is in the middle of the 2.
This is weird.
Walking up middle, and Zyphon is just holding their attention. They have to, I think they have to respond to this, but B-Stick is flanking the bathrooms.
And he could think it's connector.
They can plant. Are they going to plant back site? B-Stick is literally walking towards B now.
He understands what's going on.
He can't stop. He's so confused. He's looking for the rotator.
Zyphon's going to die. That's a clear cut from B-Stick. Remember, still damage done here for the majority of Sinners. It's Jabbi and roeJ, 2 people you would really want to be standing in this clutch, and Bomb is halfway gone by the time these CTs even get here. Shock.
Whoa.
Beauty of a little pre-fire there. Calls out the position from roeJ. Jabbi still looking for that flank, but it's 0 kills in the post-plant. Despite 3 players being up for Flames, Sinners secure an 8th.
Beautiful round from B-Stick. The accuracy just to kill Nikados, who did go for that clear on long, and then to float around perfectly. I mean, I don't think B-Stick even took any damage until that last fight, so got to appreciate that. Mopped him up.
Still weird, man.
And a nice
very
pre-fire
weird.
from Shock. Yeah, that was a very, very hard position to read. I mean, they had Zyphon literally entering B at the same time they were walking up A. They lost an Opera at long. I think all those moments are the moments that Copenhagen Flames were looking for, but they were losing all their battles in the process. A couple of those rotators were low, but Zyphon couldn't even finish one of the players on B. Not that would have made a difference.
Oh. Drone strike. Nothing. We haven't seen one person die to that today.
Yeah.
I feel like I've watched it 15 times.
We've seen it 3 times. And, it's a lottery.
Can't win if you don't buy a ticket.
That's true.
Can't lose either.
Ticket's $900 though.
Oh, forsyy.
My God, the
Dude,
timings.
roeJ is just.
Yep.
He's an anomaly.
He is. Is he going to? Oh my God.
Look at this.
He could get cleared from behind. Oh, they're going to forget about him now, right? Wait,
Said
what's
go.
happening? They're literally entering B at the same time.
This is weird.
roeJ, he's hunting down this opper. Does he die? roeJ
Yes.
gets opt. roeJ gets opt.
Yeah, yeah. Listen,
Honestly, I'm glad roeJ gets opt.
I would not want to have had to observe this round.
They could have.
Those fights
yeah.
were everywhere at the exact same time, and ultimately all that matters is that the B site's been taken and the bomb plant is down.
2 on the big flank. They think 1 could come from heaven, so this might help them.
Nope, but an op peak, perfect. Nika Dawes gets the best of B-Stick, and unfortunately for forsyy, he only has 20 health and a super valuable weapon in this op. He drops his chance. Now he's just going to smoke them off. That smoke indicative of the round win. Copenhagen Flames will have 15 on the scoreboard with 7 match points to try and work with.
That was crazy.
We had a fight on multiple fronts.
I didn't know they were capable of that kind of rounds. Did they just walk out monster? They had so many things going on at once. They
Honestly,
had the roeJ lurk, B lurks. That was annoying. I liked it.
I was a little lost. I was a little lost with that one. There was a lot going on at the exact same time.
Caveman roeJ. That was fun.
It was. That was exciting. Unfortunately for Sinners, it's not them who come out on top, but they will still have a bye to try and hold on. 7 match points. And honestly, not even really limited utility either for Sinners, so this is a legitimate round. Neofrag thinking about going to peek, and that would be jabbi's chance at the headshot. Neofrag.
Oh, the switch, jabbies! Never gonna quick switch again after that.
Why?
You can't blame anyone but yourself.
Why would he do that?
Because that's what people do. That's what people do. They buy cool knives, they start quick switching. You should have seen Jabbi with a butterfly knife, he would have died 3 times.
Why would he do that?
That's what they do. You know what it is? It's a nade check for your quick switch. That's the real reason. You're trying to figure out what gun or what you have. But you should remember, okay? And roeJ would remember, because when you're sitting at a poker table, you have to remember your cards when you look at them once. You can check twice, but you're an idiot if you do that. No offense to Jabbi, that's not what I meant. But what I'm saying is that professional poker players remember what cards they have. They check once, they remember. And the same should be said for Counter-Strike players, so they don't end up quick switching on angles that are important, that they're holding.
Well, he flopped that one.
He did. But
And
they're still
B-Stick
going to win.
Swings open the door. A-Site is still very compromised, so...
They get up here?
Yeah,
Okay, yeah.
tough cross. And a second. forsyy, very nicely done. Drops bomb, locks this 9th one in for Sinners.
Let's go.
Headshot. And a round win for the CT side.
Let's go.
Jabbi,
Off the 10?
He QQ'd.
He QQ'd, and now he
got
QQ'ing.
ZZZ'd.
Oh, okay.
Look at the door this opens
I don't
up.
have, I have a quick switch unbound.
You have it unbound?
Yeah.
What the hell? You just press 3 for your knife?
Yeah.
What the hell? Oh, nice peek. I love that. Jabbi shoots 35 bullets back through the window and will find the trade, oddly enough.
Such an accurate, actually Khalil spray, honestly.
roeJ, dude, he's always hugging this wall.
Yeah, this guy.
Look at
This.
him.
Oh, he's found another timing.
Dude, how does he do it? I'm
This
telling
guy,
you.
he's in tune. He's in the game.
I'm telling you, he's like phased out. You know, he's not even a solid matter. He's just roeJ.
Yeah.
It's like gas,
But
liquid,
he's still,
solid roeJ.
He's still gonna get caught here, right?
We'll
you know,
see.
he's at the top of bathrooms. He got op last round. Surely they give him a smoke. He wants the smoke so he can lurk.
He'll do something weird with it. Ooh, forsyy fires. That's going to be roeJ on high alert. Nade lands on his feet, though. Not even that bad, all
Not
things
that bad.
considered.
Could
Yeah.
be worse.
21 damage. We got a second CT rotating upwards. There's still this element of passiveness from Sinners. They've got now more bodies moving up, but roeJ is moving in. And he's on the front side of the site. forsyy just gets iced out by nikoDAWS. Oh, this is winnable! jabbi shoots down into the connector. Shox will find the wallbang, which is nice, but is it enough? We've got 2 of these 3 remaining Ts incredibly tagged up. Not nikoDAWS, though. That op looking for the round win. roeJ stays pressed on the truck. nikoDAWS knows that that peak is coming, drops his chance. Zedko pushing inwards, trying to move beyond this opper. roeJ now coming off of Optimus with 1 kill, 1v3 here from Zedko, trying to keep this win a possibility. And as he chases down roeJ goes phase mode. He disappears again.
Sneaky roeJ is the one who ends it after all the lurks. Hey, that was a big win.
Copenhagen Flames 2-0. Looking for that back-to-back major appearance as the same 5. Something that not...